What's up, everybody? Hope you guys having a great day today. You watching On Air with Nick Driving Nick Driving podcast here on YouTube. Guys, how low will these people go? Guys, Jasmine Crockett mocks Governor Greg Abbott for being in a wheelchair.
What?
That's right. You know, guys, we've gone too far, man. When your political opinions attacks someone for, Greg Abbott is crippled.
Oh my God.
And he's in a wheelchair. He is a conservative governor. Jasmine Crockett is on the left, is going viral for all the wrong reasons. Let's get into it.
Here she was during a speech at the Human Rights Campaign Los Angeles dinner.
A lot of people see you out front fighting, but nobody's really asking you, what do you need to maintain that fight? So thank you so much, Morgan, because we in these hot Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess, honey. So yes.
Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett also had some fighting words for Republicans.
Nothing shocks me anymore about these liberal. There's a lot of great Democrats out there, guys. There's a lot of great Democrat voters out there. But when you talk about the progressive left, which is what Jasmine Crockett falls under, guys, this is it's actually a cancer to the Democrat Party that actually wants to get along with people. But the bad thing is it's a growing situation. And unfortunately, we live in a super polarized world where you can be polarizing, but in this situation, Governor Hot Wheels, bro. The man is in a wheelchair.
What?
Unbelievable, man. There is no low that the progressive left will not take. That's crazy. That is absolutely disrespectful. And you know what? That's crazy, bro. That is a representative of Texas, Jasmine Crockett, man. That's crazy.
And Senator Ted Cruz earlier this month. During an interview with NBC DFW, the interviewers asked her how Democrats could win elections in a red state like Texas. Here's her response.
I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching. I think and I love Colin, and I think towards the end he started to punch a little harder. But it's Ted Cruz. I mean, this dude has to be knocked over the head hard, right? There is no niceties with him. At all. You go clean off on him.
CNN pundit Scott Jennings tweeted, the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, has used a wheelchair since 1984 when he was tragically paralyzed in an accident. Today, the unquestioned leader of the Democratic Party, Representative Jasmine Crockett, mocked him with the insult, Governor Hot Wheels. So that is why that is indeed a really cruel thing to say about him, Governor Hot Wheels. He's in a...
It's really not that different. I mean, everybody on the left, not everybody, but these people that are progressive lefts, they call people Nazis. They call them white supremacists. This is really not that surprising. But to make fun of a man who was, he's paralyzed, why? What's the point in it? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people on the left that have issues like physical ailments and stuff like that. But I might disagree with their policies, but I'm not going to make fun of their handicaps. I'm telling you guys, these progressive left people are freaking evil, bro. They're freaking evil, bro. This is trash. This is terrible right here. This is like Jerry Springer stuff.
Wheelchair. I think that's a really gross comment. And whatever. I'm not the biggest person being there we all can only have civility. You can never make fun of people, whatever. But when Democrats or liberals act like it's just there's only cruelty on the right and it's just the Trump people who are so callous. And then she's at an awards dinner for the Human Rights Campaign. The very people who aspire to some kind of loftier rhetoric and humane treatment, and that's what she says. Oh my goodness!
You can't imagine any president on the left or the right talking that way 20, 30 years ago, and that just the diminishment of the level of discourse is wrong. She's not, however, the undisputed leader of the Democratic Party, so don't try to lay that on us. I think she's doing a lot of good work, but I certainly don't appreciate that comment. I don't think it's good for Democrats, and it's not good for disabled people. It's not good. It's not good. But
yeah, well, I'm glad to hear you say that. I think it was
of course
very, very bad, very offensive. I guess I don't and then the punt hitting Ted. She meant it, rhetorically fine. I don't think she meant to actually advocate violence.
No. She said but to hit harder, and a lot of people feel that way.
Well, that's what the progressive left does is they go after people and they use this kind of language to where it's they go to restaurants and yell and scream at people to get them to leave because they don't like them because they're conservatives. When I was growing up, the Liberal Party was actually the party of love. No, bro. No. That is gone, boy. That is gone. The Democrat Party has a cancer in it. And it's the people on the far left, like Jasmine Crockett, Representative Jasmine Crockett. And guys, the sad part about this is, there's no low that these progressives will not take.
I know,
but he was in a tough spot because he was.
But when conservatives say that, then they say, "Oh, this is more of that violent right-wing rhetoric." I think there's too much.
We're not the ones who had pictures of crosshairs. I don't think she meant anything like
pictures
that.
They
did.
Who cares?
That was not us. But you know what? That's not the level of.
And that was wrongly blamed for the shooting of Gabrielle Giffords. It had nothing to do with that.
Oh no, I didn't say that the Republicans shot Gabby Giffords.
No. But the line that, in fact, that the New York Times used was that the shooter was motivated by the violent rhetoric of Republicans, and they pointed to what you just pointed to, the targets over districts. Mm-hmm. There's no evidence whatsoever. He did not, in fact, ever see that. He was not
have evidence for what is going on in someone's mind, but I don't conclude that he was guided by that or influenced by that. I think all of us just need.
Yeah, guys. Nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to the progressive left. There's a lot of great Democrats out there. I will say that. I'm a libertarian. I'm center right these days. But that is absolutely crazy that Jasmine Crockett would say that about a person that is paralyzed, that is handicapped. And I'm telling you guys, if the roles were reversed, she would be screaming. Let's say Jasmine Crockett is in a wheelchair, and let's say hypothetically Governor Abbott can walk around. And he called Crockett Hot Wheels. Bro, you talking about the racism rain just coming down. Bro, here's the thing. We need equality in America, and we do not have it, guys. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this video. That's crazy. Like, comment, subscribe to Nick Driver on YouTube. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful day. And you know what, guys? Try to not be like Jasmine Crockett. Try to not mock handicapped people. You guys have a beautiful day.